Yo, I'm Mr. Shabazz, Zig the Art Wizard. You probably seen me recite before or seen some of my writings. I just want to carefully explain it to anyone who ever see me or who desire to understand why I produce or stand and do what I do. I'm the writer of Brotman books. And what I've noticed for every school of thought, such as with hip-hop, there has been a confusion on what has really happened through the course of the years, the nature of a thinker, and the beauty of business. They made it look good, but under the influence of all of these things, we have been confused about the most two important points: the respect for a lady, the arts of God, and how to use the pen to improve upon the next idea. It's a matter of weight class and tax bracket. Many people think because you're a certain weight class from a certain poverty or a certain condition or circumstance, you can't get green. But if you got a good idea, how did God create you? Money don't grow on trees, so I use paper, and I use what grow on trees to make me some paper. This is how, the purpose and reason why we respect the cipher. When we were growing up, I started Saturday V89 on a radio station over at Florida State because there was a very good hip-hop community. The hip-hop community established community. We established culture. When someone got on the mic, we could clearly understand the perspective and point in which they were coming from. We had no problem sitting down, because wherever we spend time is where we spend money. Just so happened in Tallahassee, Florida, many people are confused by what they hear on the radio because of so-called DJs. In home-based sound economics, okay, as you will clearly see in home-based sound economics, the most important thing is to improve over a large area so they know what's happening and what's taking place. The radio stations try to use this foolishness as a part of speech, as Des Prayers clearly stated, as a way to teach. That's not how you teach, you know. When you see something, why are you looking so hard? Because the details are so juicy. You can't focus on the art because you're confused on the fabric. You would think that that is a useless fact, but clothes and money are made out of the same cloth material, whether people know it or not. Money is no longer printed on paper, it's printed on cloth. So you see how we throw away money and how we wear our clothes. It's a confusion on the native ways, the tribal designs, the history, the arts, and the culture, and where we come from, and our origin. A complete confusion. Why? Because in Dr. Green class, everybody passed. Everybody can smoke weed, but they don't get their mind right. They focusing on being naked and bullshit and trying to be a star for a day. That's the confusion in which has happened on the mic. So when people ask these questions, why do I recite the way that I recite? Why do I dress the way that I dress? Why do I do that which I do? Because I learned the most mind-blowing thing you could ever imagine from my mama. Eyes rolling, head twisting, mind-blowing tricks. Big Mama Wendy. This is the next character in the Brotman books, if you're not familiar with Madam Pink. Money don't grow on trees, but take what grow on trees and make some money. This is how we put it on tees and t-shirts. So, however, I'm the artist, I am the writer of Brotman books. The start of this, the fruit of the earth is to be used because the earth is already in a state of submission. Many people are only familiar with Islam, the arts, and the culture because of the fruit of Islam. But however, when we were on the mic, it was a complete different perspective. We knew how to sit down and use the pen. And that's how we did clear black and white business. This is how we was able to respect the lady, have fun, have class, because of the unique culture and how we were raised. The history of the Islamic culture and all discipline and how to get money, millionaires, all that started in Florida. So how are your artists or your so-called rappers confused? Because they are not artists. If they were artists, then they would understand business. And when it comes to business, everyone will have to admit that Mr. Zigger, Mr. Shabazz, is of a very unique class or class. Till next time, but always remember, you don't need a job to go to work. When it comes to business, understand the art of business and always get that money. As I greeted you, and I leave you in the words of peace and paradise. Assalamu alaikum.